He was a 5-time NBA champion, an 18-time All-Star,
Yeah.
a 2-time league MVP. And he also scored 81 points on our beloved Toronto Raptors. Today, we want you to join us as we pay tribute to one of the greats, Kobe Bryant. Welcome back to another episode of Life Stripes with Kathy and Duke. Now, this episode's just a little bit different because it's been a week now, and we're still mourning the death of Kobe Bryant. Although he's not a Toronto Raptor, I grew up watching this guy.
Yeah, he's very much beloved.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's beloved.
By everybody.
Yeah, by the world. And I mean, not only was he a great athlete, he was a great father.
Yeah, he was a great family man.
Family man, yeah. He loved his girls.
Absolutely.
And, you know, to lose somebody like that. And let's not forget his daughter as well, Gigi.
I think that's the part that hit me. I mean, once I heard Kobe died, I was in utter shock.
Yes.
But then to find out that his 13-year-old was with him was almost devastating, especially as a parent, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Wow. And I feel for Vanessa.
Yes.
I mean, there are no words. Your husband of almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
And your baby girl. I mean, come on. This is like, we always talk about, you know, when you lose people, how devastating it is. Yeah. But then you also, you know, she has kids, other kids.
Right.
That you have to take into consideration too. This is horrible.
And imagine, I mean, you're grieving.
Yeah.
But you also have to be strong for the other kids as well.
I have goosebumps just from head to toe just thinking about this.
Yeah. Like, what are you going through at that particular time? And I can only imagine what she's going through.
I can't even imagine.
I can't.
I cannot, because there are no words that you can say to her.
Yes.
To make this feel better.
No, there's not. There's no words.
There's no words.
And just to see the love and support that, you know, fans from all across the world have been, you know, pouring in letters, sending in social media, Twitter, Instagram, you know, Facebook, all the people at the Staples Center just signing the memorial and leaving teddy bears and pictures and just sharing moments and memories that they've had. Athletes all across the globe who have Kobe has touched their life and visited them and, you know, given them encouraging words to keep going. You know, like that Mamba mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? And people who aren't even basketball fans
have
been touched by this because they recognize what a big loss this has been for not just the basketball world, the sports industry, but also humanity, I think. Exactly. Because he was such a diverse human. Right. You know, even just where he's from, like, you know, being Italian and, you know.
Exactly.
And everything like that. So he's just, he's kind of the symbol for if you're going to go being someone that people are going to revere. You know, live your best life.
Yes.
I don't think he held anything back, and he wasn't perfect. We all know that.
No.
You know, just as many of us are not.
Yeah.
And him and his family have been able to work through so many struggles, right? Which is our show, Life Stripes.
Like, you know? Exactly.
Listen, life is not easy.
I mean, nobody's saying he was perfect at all.
No.
We loved him. We respected his game. We respected the drive that he had to put, you know, the women's NBA on the map. I mean, his daughter was an aspiring athlete. You know, potentially probably would have made the women's NBA for sure, right?
Sure, yes,
and now she doesn't have that opportunity anymore.
Yes.
But yeah, just to see how a lot of lives have now been brought together over the passing of Kobe Bryant, right? So
he's made his life something special.
Right. Yeah. His legacy will definitely always live on.
Absolutely.
We will always remember him, and I mean I grew up watching Kobe. I mean, I saw, like, you know, not LeBron James, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
You know, we grew up seeing Jordan and then you grew up seeing Kobe trying to be
and
emulate
Michael,
and they had some great battles. So I mean, there's some great memories.
Yeah,
Some
it's
great
true.
memories.
In particular, I now think of Kobe as someone who, not that you aspire into, I don't know if I could ever reach that, but just his dedication to whatever it is that he put his mind to,
Yeah.
and I didn't really think of it
Yes.
as much
Yeah.
before. But now that he's passed and, we're hearing tributes
Yes.
from all over,
Everywhere.
from everyone, you recognize how hard this man worked and how much he tried to create balance.
Yes.
And I think that we don't do that enough. Some people go so full tilt with one thing that they neglect the whole other side, which might be family.
Right.
And then it's like the world loves you, but your family can't stand you because you were never there.
Yes.
So the fact that he really tried to have balance in in his genius, while he's doing what he loves to do and have that balance, I think is so tremendously commendable. And I respect him for that. And it really that hits a chord with me.
It does.
Because it's not easy. It's not easy.
He definitely paid attention to detail and everything that he did. I mean, I remember hearing stories, even just from Shaq, paying his respects to him about, how hard he worked at his craft.
Yes.
And, there was one particular story that I heard the other day on YouTube where, he was getting ready to play guard Allen Iverson. And he brought in like 12, 13 guys that were just as small, quick, who could dribble as good as him, just so he could practice guarding somebody that was of his stature, his skill, exactly, right? So he really paid attention to detail. And then off the court, as he retired in 2016, he took that and he instilled that in his daughters and his daughters, all of his daughters, right? Just to pay attention to detail. And other athletes would reach out to him. So he really changed. Like, I mean, I know people used to hate him on the court as a person because he was really just zoned in.
And as he should be. Yeah.
When he retired, you could tell that he started to enjoy life more.
Right.
So to me, that was the heartbreaking part for hearing that he passed last Sunday.
Yeah, he didn't get a true opportunity to enjoy all that he'd accomplished and be able to set it aside. Now, focus on his daughter and living that other life.
Right.
So,
and all of his friends will say that, yes, Kobe would love basketball and he was happy, but he seemed way more happier being a dad.
Absolutely. And
girls'
why
dad.
not? Yeah. Well, I mean, all he had was girls.
Yeah.
And knowing that one of them literally was following in his footsteps, and how much he took Gianna under his wing.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day here, I think that a lot of us also look at this scenario as there are some really horrid people on this planet. Yeah. And they live forever.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like, why him?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Everybody will always ask that question, but
never have an answer.
We'll never have an answer, right? But I think the true message here for everybody. Yes, it's devastating that we lost Kobe, but the message here is look at the unity and the strength of people just coming together. Right? And looking at his determination, I think the message to me really is keep driving, keep striving for your dreams. Pay attention to those details and push harder. When you push hard and you felt like you pushed hard enough, push more.
Further,
Push some more.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
And live your best life. Because tomorrow's never promised.
Tomorrow is absolutely never promised.
Right.
That is a guarantee. Yeah. That's the one thing we know for sure.
Exactly.
Tomorrow is never promised. So, I've seen on Facebook and all social media that people are hugging their kids a little tighter and, and saying more I love yous and stuff. And I think that's a practice that should be enforced every single day of our lives, to be very honest. And I know that tragedies like this really, it jars you to remember to do all of that.
Yeah.
But I think maybe from this point forward, you just make it a daily practice.
Exactly.
As opposed to, being reminded to do it.
Exactly.
Because, you leave home and you don't know if you're coming back. That's the truth. I'm sure he gave his wife and his other children a great big hug and a kiss before he left. Yeah. And man, this is scary. I know even, personal example, my father left for Barbados and on a vacation for Christmas. And I got a phone call that he passed away under a tree. Yeah. So, you just don't know when the last time you see these, see anybody.
Yeah.
So, it's really, really important, I think, for all of us to just be cognizant of the fact that if you love hard.
Exactly.
Love hard. And every day.
And live your best life.
Yeah. And
live your best life.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, so for me, on this episode, we really just want to pay respect and tribute to Kobe Bryant, Giana Gigi Bryant, and the rest of the families that were affected
all of the families,
by this
absolutely
tragic incident.
Yeah.
And to the message to our fans and our audience is keep moving forward,
Yeah.
keep pushing, tell your family that you love them, give them a hug,
Mm-hmm.
and just live your life.
Live your best life.